Hello friends, myself Bharti Chaudhary
and myself Shamini Chaudhary are from Model College of Pharmacy, and today we are going to perform temporary staining, and the procedure is shown in the further video. The micromorphological studies are extremely important in the correct authentication of crude drug in pharmacognosy, since micromorphological characters are constant, consistent and characteristic and therefore provide a clue for characterization of crude drug. Section cutting is one of the methods of studying micromorphology. In fact, section cutting is a skill that requires a sharp blade, a brush, 2 watch glasses, cover slip, slide, and the crude drug material to be studied. In this exercise, stem has been selected for section cutting. For transverse section, the material to be studied is held up in 2 fingers of the left hand. A sharp blade is held up in the first 2 fingers of the right hand. The crude drug is dipped in the water and then cut with desired size to prevent entry of air. The material in the left hand are held up straight and then cut with the blade passing through the radius. However, the sections are cut at similar rhythm. The next step is selection of sections. In this method, sections which float on the surface of the water are lifted with the brush and placed on the slide. Similarly, 2-3 sections are selected. The next step is staining. In staining, different stains are used for the internal identification of tissues. In this, we use iodine solution for starch identification, fluoroglucinol HCl in 1:1 ratio for lignified tissues identification, and Sudan Red 3 for cuticle identification. Staining are of 2 types, temporary staining and permanent staining. Now we are going to perform temporary staining. In this exercise, section is stained with desired stain and mounted in the drop of glycerine for the study of its microscopy. Sections are washed for removal of excess stain. And then mounted on a drop of glycerine. Cover slip is then placed carefully. The slides are ready for the observation.